Welcome to reading One Piece for the first time. I am reading One Piece for the first time. I know I might look a little different. If you're only someone who maybe just watches these or just watches my videos, you will have met Witch Briny, also known as Nulak, who was possessing me over Halloween. Luckily in my last stream, I was freed! So I get to be myself again. Hi, this is actually Briny Rose Smith, and I will be reading One Piece for the first time. Luckily, I got her memory, so I still know what happened. Shall we recap a little bit? So, Luffy obtained a Zoro, a party member, in the last sort of arc bit. And then he went over to the next area, and then he got caught on a bird. And then he landed in the middle of Nami and some pirates who serve a pirate clown. So that's apparently a thing. And Nami likes to steal things from pilots, because Luffy can't just have normal crew members. He needs the crew members that do bad shit to pirates. So she stole a map of the Grand Line, and he wants to go to the Grand Line to go get the One Piece, obviously. But she double crosses him and gives him to the pirate, and the pirate's like, "Aha! Show your loyalty, murder this child!" And Nami's like, "That's kind of where I draw the line. I don't mind tricking and deceiving people, but murder ain't my jam." And you know what? I respect her. So she got a bow staff out and smacked people. And it was great. And then Zoro turned up and helped to get him out. And then we sliced Bugsy into pieces. And now we will find out the consequences of those actions. Should be fun. Let's read. Okay. We have a lot to discuss. We have a lot to discuss in that chapter. One, obviously now I know Bugsy's power. He's like that guy in the start of Suicide Squad. That like dislocated his arms and then were like shooting separately from his body. Even though that wasn't a very good power in the end and he died. But Bugsy seems to be a bit more cartoony in that. Are all the gum fruits cartoony? Who knows? But I did laugh out loud at this particular panel of Luffy going, "Oh, what a freak. Gum man." And then, I love also in anime this particular thing, where they always have to go like, "This was a non-fatal wound, by the way." It just really hurt. Which is terrible. I do feel bad for Zoro, I really do, but I just love the anime and manga. It's like, oh, by the way, it didn't get any vitals, he'll be fine. And then Luffy eating a sword, he's not gonna get stabbed in the face anymore, is he? He's just gonna eat your swords, apparently. That's not a gum through thing, he just ate it. Rubber can't do that, right? He's just that crazy. What is going on? And then there's this bit, another bit where I went, God damn. The flipping the cannon was good too. That was a fun thing. And then Zara just picking up the iron cage, being like, okay, let's go. Let's take the boy out of here. He's being a dum-dum with his gum. And yeah, there was a lot in this chapter. I couldn't get that. I'm sorry, that probably sounded very incoherent. But that's how you know these are natural reactions, I guess. But they're not out of the woods yet. No, we have to continue to chapter 12. They made it away! Kinda, maybe. Luffy was still in the cage for a long time. And we have a slight detour for a very square-faced dog. Rectangular-faced dog, really, not square, I suppose. And I kind of like they dodged a bit of a trope rather than doing the whole, oh no, the dog was waiting forever, which is just heartbreaking. No one likes that. They're like, the dog is fine, the dog is smart, but the dog just doesn't want to leave the one thing he's got left of his master. And I think that it's still sad. It's still sad, but it's a little less sad of, oh no, when will master be coming back? Because then they think they're abandoned. And no one wants that for a doggo. But this doggo does seem like a little bit of a shit. In a good god dog kind of way. But then we have the Lion Man, and we have another instance of Luffy has no filter. I love him. I just love, he just says whatever comes to his brain. He doesn't think how insulting it could be. He doesn't think about anything. He's just like, you're weird. Says the boy made of rubber. I look forward to the counterattack. Next chapter! know those record scratch moments where they're like, oh no, you done fucked up. There's just a bit in here when the Lion Man is walking away from his fight with the dog, and Luffy finds out that he burned the dog's store, and there's just this blank look on his face, and it is the most terrifying thing I've ever seen. There is no emotion in this face. There is no anger. There is no fury. And that is what is terrifying about it. Holy duck. I'm still not a fan of this art style. I'm not going to lie, but it is Oda, right? Oda's the author's name, right? Right? Oda. Yes, it is Oda. Storytelling is top notch. I'm still not bought in on the actual art style of One Piece, but that storytelling with just this look, just these 4 little panels, you're just like, oh no, someone gonna get hurt real bad right now. Luffy's so mad, without even really putting much expression on his face. It's terrifying. It's amazing. Oda, 10 out of 10. How many more chapters we got left? On to chapter 14. Oh lordy, here we go. This chapter was a bit... Oh no, it wasn't calm. It wasn't calmer at all, but it was all coming from the mayor and going like, I'm done with this bollocks! Which is fair. It sounds like they had a really nasty time. Bit of stuff about the village and why it's bad the village gets put down, and the mayor being a bit like, we built this with our own hands! And you feel bad for them. And poor Nami, she's like the only sensible person in the room, and it's just like, oh my god, these anime protagonists, bro. And she doesn't act like she's from an anime, she's acting like a normal ass person who's like, that guy can split himself up and stab you in the back. And they're like, I don't care, let's fight! So it should be interesting. I'm very excited to see what happens in the next chapter. Let's go, chapter 15! Let's beat Bugsy up, yay! Okay, so we didn't quite get to beat up Buggy yet. That'll probably be next video. But for this one, it's been really fun. We got a bit more gum powers and how he's learned to use his gummy gum a bit more creatively. Like with the balloon, the balloon, yes, to knock back the cannonball. Not too much in that chapter, just big declarations and Buggy being shown as even more of a dick. His first mate looked cool though. I'm with the rest of his crew of kind of being sad not seeing him fight. Gotta love an acrobat. Flipping and spinning and cool things. But I may have to wait. Assuming he didn't get killed by the cannonball. Who knows? Who knows? You'll wait until next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. I've been having a lot of fun reading One Piece, and I hope you've been having a lot of fun listening to my reactions. I'll see you next time. Bye!